is a process. Look at him or tell your neighbor like that. So the ability to stay put, the ability to be immovable, as the Bible says in 1 Corinthians, the ability to be immovable, to be steadfast in what you are doing is what determines your success. 1 Corinthians chapter 15 verse 58. Then be a steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in any good work. Many times God will test your consistency in what you are doing. If I just say yes, life will test the power of your consistency, because the process of time helps you to learn. Hello? Helps you to do what? They say the best way to learn is from other people's experience. Hello? If you are still here, say yes. But do you know that you can also learn from your own experience? That's why whether you are learning from other people's experience or you are learning from your own experience, experience is what? Is experience. You just have to learn not to be immovable, not to easily give up. If you are still here, say yes. I pray for 2 persons here that from today you will have that staying ability. 4 characteristics of those who are consistent. Then I will talk about it. Are you ready now? Are you sure? Yes. In the book of James, chapter 5, from verse 17 down, Elijah was a man subject to like passions as we are. Now let me explain that. It means that he has blood flowing. He's a human being like you. Let me summarize it. Say Elijah was a human being like you. Now read now. And he prayed earnestly that it might not rain, and it rained not on the earth by the space of 3 years and 6 months. Verse 18. And everybody want to go. And he prayed again, and the heaven gave rain, and the earth brought forth her fruit. Apostle Paul did not talk about the story. He was just talking about the glory. That he prayed again, and there was rain, and the earth gave her fruit. When I went back to 1 Kings 18, I now saw that he did not just pray and rain came. In 1 Kings chapter 18, from verse 43. So Ahab went up to eat and drink, and Elijah went up to the top of Carmel and cast himself down. See what they just explain like that, as if he just prayed, say let it be rain, and rain just come. And he did what? Now, first of all, there was a process. He went up to the mountain, to climb the mountain alone, first of all. And the Bible says he cast himself down upon the earth and put his face. Ooh. Are you seeing what they just described as if nothing happened? And put his face between his knees. Verse 43. And said to his servant, go up now, look toward the sea. And he went up and looked and said, there is nothing. At first, there was what? There was nothing. He prayed at first, there was nothing. And he said, go again. How many times? 7 times. There are certain things you cannot get until you have the spirit of consistency. There are certain positions you cannot attain until you have the spirit of consistency. There is power in consistency. Hello? Now, they are talking about Elijah as an example to us. But ladies and gentlemen, Elijah had a character. The character to be steadfast, immovable. If you do business, you are not consistent. You open this week, you lock next week. You open next month, you lock there. No, but that's why you're not growing. You don't have a specific time that you open your shop. Today you open by 6 o'clock. Tomorrow you open by 11. Hello? You are inconsistent. I live in an environment where somebody will say, no, say that one never open. They were describing somebody's shop. Say, no, that one never open. Say, go, just go. Come in, not go waste your time. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey! And maybe that day you open on time, but because you are not consistent. So So every day you bother pastors and say, Pastor, my business is not growing. How consistent are you in your business? If you are still here, say yes. One character or one way to be consistent is to have a high momentum. A high what? Momentum. What is the meaning of momentum? Momentum simply means bigger, better, brighter. Say it loud. In what you are doing, you have this mentality of doing it in a bigger way, in a better way, in a brighter way. Your yesterday should not be better than your today. If I say yes, every day you enter the shop, you are thinking of something good. My today must be better than yesterday. If you are still here, say yes. So you are looking for a way to refine your shop, your business. You are looking for a way to advertise what you do. You have this. Listen, if you have a high momentum, nothing can stop you in life. Number two, you don't get tired of what you do well. Because remember, do well. In the book of Galatians chapter 6 verse 9. And let us not be weary in what? In well doing. For in due season we shall reap if there's a clause. It says you will reap if you faint not. It means you will have results if you don't give up. If you are still here, say yes. Don't be weary in well doing. In due season you will reap. People will soon notice you. Keep doing it. If you are serious, say yes. They will soon know you. Keep doing it. You will soon be a household name. Keep doing it. You will still rule. You will soon rule the environment. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. 3. You don't give up to challenges or hindrances. Some things will come to hinder you, but don't allow them stop you. Challenges will come in that your business, in your marriage. Every time you see resistance, anywhere you see resistance, build momentum. Say it loud. That's why God was so particular in building Joshua's momentum. Be strong, be courageous. I am with you. Tell yourself when you wake up, I can make it. This business can succeed. You are seeing resistance. Talk to yourself. What do I say? Talk to yourself. The Bible says, yes. Yes. The Bible says the woman with a tissue of blood said to herself, if only I can touch the hem of, but touching the hem of his garment was not easy. But because she has built momentum in her spirit, nothing was able to stop her. In the midst of the crowd, she broke through, and finally, she touched the hem of his garment. And the Bible says power left Jesus. The touching the hem in the ear looks easy, but in the reality, it's very hard. But because she said to herself, what are you telling yourself to build your momentum? If Dangote can succeed, why can't I succeed? Talk yourself up. Even if your husband is not encouraging you or your wife is not encouraging you, please encourage yourself. In 1 Samuel chapter 30, the Bible says, and David encouraged himself when there was nobody to encourage him. I love you all.